You see it now, right? You're catching on, right? When he wakes up and let the deportations begin. Okay, that's because they got nothing. They got nothing. That's the only thing they have that their swallowers will eat up every single time. That's why they keep bringing it up. They bring up that, and then next it's going to be another, I'm sent from God. It's going back and forth between those two. Let's tear apart families and get rid of citizens that are too brown, followed by this is what God wants. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like fucking Pong. Boop, boop, boop. So, darling, listen to me. It's funny when I see it. I know it's supposed to strike terror, and yes, what they're doing is horrible and cruel, but let the deportations begin. What have you been doing this whole time? Are you saying you haven't been deporting? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Now, let's not get it twisted. They're not doing mass deportations. They're doing mass kidnappings and throwing most of these people into detainment, where we are paying $40 million a day per facility to friends of Dumpty who are operating these facilities for pure profit. So that's all it is. That's all it is. Okay? And then, yeah, some people are being deported, but it's mostly about his people making money off of bodies in these detainment centers. Okay? So this thing where they're trying to terrorize everyone, it doesn't work anymore. I mean, it works, but it doesn't work anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's no more, oh my gosh, oh look, more cruelty about ripping apart families and zip tying children and sending kids with cancer or life-ending illnesses and chronic diseases and chronic illnesses away to go expire. We're sending people back to war zones and back to famine zones and woohoo, America. And we're spending so much money that we're blowing the budget on it. We're spending so much money that certain people are willing to give up their healthcare, their school, their hospitals, everything, just to know that people are being kidnapped and put into detainment centers or shipped away. So I know it's frustrating, but darling, that's all they have. That's all they have. Whenever they want to rally the troops, it's deportations, deportations, and God's mission. Yeah, but it's a very small. Did you see that rally the other day? Eeny weeny, teeny weeny, shrivel little. I never seen a rally so small, and it looked like half the people were there on the clock. I didn't hear what he had to say. I don't care. Point is, the support is not real. It's mostly bots and mostly, people sitting in their old hats. You see them. It's that old person in the wheelchair that can barely breathe, that's covered in flag gear, talking about, I just want America to be great again one last time before I go. Like, it's mostly them. And then a handful of the young ones that just fell down that podcast red pill thing where they're like, well, yes, I want this because I want women to be assigned to me. And then, of course, yes, there's the karma and the FAFO for the people that we told not to vote for this. The ones who were like, blacks are lazy too, Latinos for you know who, Cubans for you know who. And now he's like, yeah, we're coming for you too. And we said, we told you. Didn't we tell you that's what they do? We tried to warn you. They bring you in and go, oh, no, we like you better than the blacks. And you go, yeah, we don't like blacks either. We don't like the blacks. We don't like the blacks. And then they got your vote. Now they're like, and now you can get the fuck out. It's not funny. It's not funny. And this, what? We told you. But you don't like the blacks. We're lazy. Darling, they're calling you lazy now too. They're picking you up at your job site and then calling you lazy. Okay? They're picking you up at your immigration appointment and then saying you're not there legally. Okay? They're just saying shit. All that shit that you had fun just saying about us. We tried to warn you. So that's all right. Swim on back over here. The ones that have realized that they were used and that this is what those folks do as soon as you're not working for them for free anymore. Suddenly you're lazy and awful and they want to get rid of you, and they'll starve themselves if they think it means you're going to be hungry too, and they think they're the only ones paying taxes, like you aren't paying taxes and I wasn't paying taxes and only whites are paying taxes in their minds. Therefore, if that hungry brown kid gets a free cheese sandwich at school, well, I don't want my dollars paying for that. I want those billionaires to get more tax breaks. I want those PPP loaners to not have to turn it back. But hey, those college loans, those people who defrauded $40 million, give them another TV show and pardon them. But hey, did you take out a college loan and you don't want to repay it? Liberal. So how do you know how tariffs work if you don't want to repay a loan, huh? No, don't ask them. Don't ask them to explain their logic. There's none there.